Thoughts on Max versus Ilya for UFC 308? Sure. Yeah, let's do that. I was actually talking about 307. You know, Salt Lake City doesn't have a card, and it's like 8 weeks away, and there's no real title fights for it. I made a card for UFC 307. Let me know what you guys think about this fight card, yeah? Salt Lake City, Utah. So they've got Evloev Sterling on the main card. Then they've got Curtis Holland, which I think should be on the prelims, and then Rodriguez Lucinda on the early prelims. And I think Pateria Almeida early prelim opener has been locked in. I reckon they should add Pantoja Asakura. I don't mind them trying to do Oliveira versus Covington, you know. Does anyone else not really mind that? Because I think Oliveira beats him. And I wouldn't mind that. And they've got to give Covington a matchup that he actually will take. Because they can offer him Shavkat and offer him JDM. He's not going to fight him. He'll fight Oliveira. It doesn't make sense, I get it, but just we need to get the matchups done, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking Pantoja Asakura main event, Oliveira Covington co-main event, Evloev Sterling on the card, on the main card, Krylov versus Roundtree. Roundtree's 2-month suspension for PEDs is going to be up because of the tainted supplement. Colby Gaethje could also work, but I don't think Gaethje's going to be ready in time. And then I think Peyton Tabit, Adrian Yanez to open up the main card. And then Jeff Neal, Joaquin Buckley, I think is a sick fight. Violence right there. What's not to love? Bryce Mitchell, Nate Landwehr. Violence as an entree. You know what I mean? And then Vinicius Oliveira versus Rinya Nakamura. I think when you have Asakura on the card, because he's like a Japanese superstar, you've got to have Rinya Nakamura and Ray Tasuria on the card as well. 2 other Japanese guys. And I've put them both against Brazilians as well. I also made Mauricio Huffy versus Nazim Sadikov on that card. Not going to lie, I kind of called Pantoja versus Kai a while ago. Yeah, I didn't think they'd give him a title shot in his debut, but I think they were expecting Makayev to be a bit more entertaining or, you know, someone else to sort of make their claim for the belt. But nobody did. Nobody made their claim. What a shame. How disappointing. What a shame. You're a best card builder, matchmaker guru. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, but I might do more of them. Colby versus Habib. It could also work, but no. I'd go with Habib as well, you know. I'd probably still go with Habib. I just think Covington's done. I don't think he's got the grit. Covington's one of those guys who needed hunger to be good. Now he's reached somewhat of a pinnacle. He's kind of done now. Best season of tough. It's a good season. Hopefully he lost this one. Thoughts on a potential Oliveira versus Pimlet fight? Yeah. Colby versus Kevin Lee. I don't mind Oliveira Pimlet. Like, that's what I'm talking about. I think you can use Pimlet against these big names now, and it would be justified as like, if they could justify Benoit Saint Denis Poirier, they could definitely justify Pimlet versus others, you know? Is there anybody trying to look out for on Dana White's Contender Series? Yes. I know the UK prospects anyway. I don't know if I know much about the other prospects, but I know about the UK prospects for sure. I know Will Curry's on there. He's really good. And he's young as well, so he's going to make great improvements from his regional career. And then Luke Riley's really good as well. Really good. And then the guy that beat Pereira's on there as well. So we'll see if he Tumuli or whatever his name is. I'd like to see them get like Mark Hume on the Contender Series. Some of the guys that lost on Tough. That'd be cool. Paddy actually said in my interview that don't worry, lad, Fletcher's coming for the final, which made me think that maybe he leaked that Nathan Fletcher is going to step back in for someone in the finals or something like that. Caro Brito. So there's some good contenders on here. Some really good prospects on every division. A German guy. Oh, Islam Dolatov. Okay, a new German guy. Never mind. I'm waiting for a German. When is the fucking comb-over blonde German yoked guy going to make a run in MMA, you know? They're actually fucking pussies, bro. They need to man up. England's holding it down. Even in our sort of form, we're still like producing some monsters. She a fan. There's a guy called Gustafsson competing. 10-2 Swedish guy. That's cool. He's got some Norse tattoos. That's always cool. We got Hugo Kunha, heavyweight by the looks of things. Nice. Some good prospects here and there. Oh, Torres Finney. This is the dude that's abusing all the PEDs. This guy is a problem, though. He looks shit on the contender series, but he's undefeated and he's got another chance. So he's pretty yoked. Best base from the news for the Guru. I know, dude. I was on a... I'm telling you, I think eyeing people down out and about has actually helped get rid of some aggression. I started staring people the fuck down. I don't know what it is, though. But they don't... I think I'm scary to them because they don't look back. They actually shit their pants a bit, and I've been getting a bit of an ego trip off of it. I'm not even joking. You know, I'm not doing it to random people, by the way. But you know, people that you would normally avoid eye contact with, I've started staring them down. I'm not saying I'm randomly going up to random people like teenagers or like a 20-year-old white guy that's just there with his glasses on. Like, I'm not randomly doing that. But if like I see some guy on his phone with his like hands by there, like just there like that, and I'm now looking at them as I go past, you know, it feels good. Because they never fucking keep that energy. People that look at you that normally you don't look back at. That's what I'm saying, chat. I'm not saying go out there and look people down. But people that you know normally would look at you as you walk past, start fucking looking at them like that, you know. And it fucking, they change energy real quick. It feels good, man. Feels real good. DDP's entry is really that good. I think they're good when he throws the 1-2 first. He goes 2 over the top with a high shoulder so he can cover for the left hook. And he sort of dips underneath it. I think the entries of DDP are actually pretty good. On Strickland, chat, what do we think? Good or not? Against Strickland, it didn't look like a takedown that should work, but he would just topple Strickland over with the momentum that he had. So even if they're not the most technical entries, he creates such a level of force off of his entry that it doesn't have to be perfect, you know. They have improved a lot since the Till fight. Yeah, I agree. Which shows he's been working on him. I'm worried about Dricus' top control. I am as well. But I think even getting Adesanya down for a bit will change the stand-up in the fight massively. So, yeah. Yeah, Strickland is known for good get-ups. The thing is, though, I'm going to talk to Dricus about this. And I'm going to be like, dude, he doesn't do well in half guard, you know. Half guard is the spot. If you can get mount, if you can get full guard, don't take it. If you can keep full guard or if you can get mount or side control, don't even take that. You got to go half guard. I know he's adamant, yeah. I feel like Dricus might hit me with the no. Because I remember someone told me, some South African fan messaged me and said they saw Dricus leaving the gym today and he said, fuck Adesanya up, let's go Dricus. And he said submissions don't count. So I'm like, fuck, dude, don't be saying shit like that. Why don't you just coach Dricus? I'm going to coach him. I'm going to coach him. During the interview, I'm probably going to give him ammunition on like what trash talk to say. Because I know Adesanya, when it comes to the African thing, is going to mention, you don't know this because of privilege. Oosh, you had servants. Oosh, you I've just got all these bullets in the chamber. I might make him lose, but yeah, it should be good. Why do I feel like Izzy's deceptively hard to grapple? But Vettori got his back. I know, people have been able to get him down. Vettori got him down not just once. Vettori had him down a lot. Not a lot, but when he shot in, he typically got Izzy down, catching kicks or just running the pipe on a takedown. He is hard to grapple because he's tall and he can frame on his arm and he can like keep himself high. So it's hard to get control over him. But if you get a good entry on him, he doesn't get back up. Whitaker said Dricus will push the pace on Adesanya like Strickland did. I could see that as well. Pushing him backwards, constantly making him throw. Adesanya don't like high-paced fights. He doesn't. He likes controlled, slow fights. In the basic sessions now. Although it did get sweaty. You know where I sweat from? My knees. Weirdly. My knees drip in sweat. I have no idea what it is, but my knees just drench in sweat. And the back of my knees as well. I remember sweat coming, not the back of my knees sometimes, but the front of my knees. Not even joking, the front of it. Inside of the knee, yes, but the front of my knees. Like I remember being done and being sweaty and then kneeling at the end of a session, just on my feet, like kneeling back, sitting there waiting to like be dismissed, and like I'd get up and there'd be like a fucking pool of sweat. I don't think it's a sign of you guys. Come on. I was a shirt chewer as a kid. Chewing my shirts was good. Chewing shirts was good, man. You guys are crazy. Chewing shirts was real good back in the day. Way, way too good. Almost felt it should be illegal. Chewing the collar? Yeah. I used to chew my collars all the time. My mum used to fucking rage at me about it because I have to get a new shirt or some shit. I used to have a proper chewing things. You know what else I used to chew on? The lids of bottles. Like these types of lids, not these types of lids. I don't know what types of lids. Not these ones, but you know the ones where you pull at the top of it like that, and then you drink out of it like that. I used to chew on those. I would chew water bottles. Yup. I think we all did. I used to chew on the strings from my sweatshirt. Oh, yeah, the strings. Yeah, they got chewed up. Easy. Light work. Back of your pen. Chew the fuck out of them as well. Oral fixation. Yeah, pencil a day. I wouldn't chew on pencils. I'm not a retard. But I'd chew on pens. You know what I used to have? You know those pens, yeah, with like a weird curve to them back in the day? There's like a weird, like, it was almost like a larvae. I want to say you know, a larvae, like a young bug type thing. Those weird pens that were made to fit like the grooves of your fingers. I used to chew the fuck out of those. I remember getting lent a pencil and the retard left bite marks. Oh, that is rank. Jesus, I've felt that before. Borrow someone's pen or pencil, you can feel their fucking bite marks going into your hand. Yuck, man. Tramps, honestly.